Ladies and gentlemen, presenting to you the officials for match number 27 of the girls division. First referee, Larry Escorial. Second referee, Iñaki Ramos. Let us now meet the starters. First for the University of Santo Tomas Junior Golden Tigresses. Middle blocker number 3, Jaila Adrao. Outside hitter number 5, Kyra Lipats. Playing the opposite hitter, their team captain number 8, Margaret Altea. Outside hitter number 10, Bien Arasan. Middle blocker number 12, Iya Penulyar. Setter number 21, Moyle Salang. And the starting libero number 4, Pia Rodriguez. Coaching the Junior Golden Tigresses is Emilio Kung Fu Reyes. It is now time to meet the starters for the University of the Philippines Integrated School Junior Fighting Maroons. Middle blocker number 2, Sofia Inandan. Opposite hitter, their team captain number 10, Janela Guarino. Outside hitter number 13, Risa Canonizado. Middle blocker number 15, Anya Calio. Setter number 16, Chloe Long. Outside hitter number 20, Ninya Abad. And their libero number 11, Trisha Legiab. Coaching the Junior Fighting Maroons is Andy Fiel.
And it's time to meet our starting lineups for our third and final match. We have Lipat Adrao, Salang, Altea, Penulyar, Arasan, and Rodriguez as the starting libero of the Junior Golden Tigresses. Meanwhile, the Maroon squad will be composed of the following starting lineup, starting with Inandan, Abad, Long, Guarino, Canonizado, and Calio with Legiab as their starting libero. Now, momentum is what's at stake in today's game. UST have lost their last 2 matches against top contenders and need some momentum, while UPIS are seeking their first win at this point of the season. Again, we are already halfway through the tournament, so the games are getting more crucial than ever. And starting that, ball is served by UP, but dug up a chance here for UST now. Salang will set it up quick to Penulyar. And scoring first is Iya Penulyar, a middle blocker of UST. Picking up the pace right away early on in our first set. Again, we are already on our last and final game in our triple header this Thursday. So we want to thank you for tuning in live only here at the Pilipinas Live. Meanwhile, Long will set it up to her outside. But ball is dug up by UST. Chance here for UP now. They will go from their hitter from the back. Guarino is blocked there by UST. Really showing some great defense so far. Meanwhile, shown in your screens, we have Coach Andy Fiel. And I was talking to Coach Andy a while ago. He did mention to me that although their focus now is skill development, they really have a lot of potential this season 86, but it's really up to their development. Meanwhile, Lipat scores for UST Junior Golden Tigresses. Let's take a look at that attack. Really breaking down the wall in front of her is none other than Keira Lipat, one of the senior high school players of UST. Meanwhile, Miley Salang, the star player of UST this season. She is a recruit from Ateneo de Cebu. An over receive there. A chance here for UP. Long will set it quick to her middle, but the blockers of UST is really quick right away to block and deny those attacks from UP. That was Keira Lipat once again delivering for our golden squad here, as Maini Salang will return to serve. This time, Long will give it up to their team captain, but dug up by Lipat. Escobedo will set it up to Altea. But UP, so far, great coverage here. Let's see how Salang this time goes to Lipat again, and Lipat scores yet again for UST. Keira Lipat so far is really making up her name in today's game. They are now currently 5 points ahead, as Maini Salang is taking her time to serve here. Better first ball here by UP. And dug up by UST. And this time a soft attack there, but UP was there. The outside hitter of UP finally scores. And this time around, Nina Abad, who is only grade 8, scored finally for the UP squad here. Let's take a look at that find. Even though there are 2 blockers in front of her, this definitely won't stop Nina Abad from scoring that point. This time, Chloe Long served that ball in. Salang will set it up to Altea. And down the line attack, this time from the team captain, Marga Altea. Is playing opposite hitter. And as a team captain, of course, really setting up the morale high here. They are up by 5. As Lipat will send the ball in, Long will set it up to their team captain, but blocked again by Penullar. It was a good look for Janela Guarino. Let's take a look at this. It was set up to Guarino, but well read by the blockers of UST, Altea and Penullar. Really denying those attacks by UP. This time, Abad will send it over. Let's see how Salang, this time a combination play. And Marga Altea finishes that point. Let's take a look at this, worthy of a replay. What a combination. Smart move by the team captain, Marga Altea, as Keira Lipat will again serve here. Up by UP, but a miscommunication. Unfortunate for UP here. They are down by 8. And this will be Coach Andy's cue to call on his girls for a timeout. UPIS, let's take a look at this recent play. Service ace by Keira Lipat, and a miscommunication on the side of UPIS, which eventually leads them at a disadvantage here, an 8-point deficit. And so that was a timeout called by Coach Andy Fiel. We'll see, as this time around, UST's Keira Lipat, who has been already scored quite a few for UST, will be sending the ball in. Another strong serve there. This time Guarino, another block by UST. These middle blockers of UST are really not letting the attacks of UP go through. And they are now at a 9-point lead here. A quick pace here for UST so far as Lipat sends the ball in. And a misreceive will give UST another free point. Score now is 11-1. Lipat is still serving. And Keira Lipat is one of the seniors of UST. So really setting up an example with her serves here. Ooh, but that unfortunate service error will give a chance here for UPIS now to catch up. We are down by 9 here, and Coach Kong Ferre is shown in your screens. Really a veteran in the volleyball field. And he told me he really is looking on bringing home the win today. Especially as they are, again, coming off from back-to-back losses. Meanwhile, Guarino was blocked yet again. This time Long again to Guarino, and finally scores for UP. Kapitan Janela Guarino, who is, by the way, only grade 11. Let's take a look at that. Blocking through that player in front of her. And that would be UP's third point in this first set. As Abad sends the ball in, Salang this time sets it up to her opposite, but a net touch was called, this time on UPIS. Again, they are currently at a deficit, so these errors are really to look out for. Meanwhile, Iya Pinulyar, who is only in junior high school, will be sending the ball in here. 12 serving 3. Better first ball here for UP. This time, Canonizado sends the ball in. And Altea a little too aggressive with that attack. Sends the ball outside. And UPIS, another chance here to serve. And this time around, Sofia Inandan, one of the youngest players for UP, is at the service line. Keira Lipat, of course, scored already for UST. Salang, this time to Adrao. And we hear from Adrao for the first time this game. Let's take a look at that. She was too quick for the blockers in front of her. And Jaila Adrao, by the way, is also one of the youngest players for the UST squad here. And in the meantime, Marga Altea, of course, one of the veterans. Ever a little too strong serve there. And UPIS will score off from that error. Coach Kung Fu Reyes not happy with those errors. And he also did mention a while ago that complacency, there is no room for complacency here, especially those kinds of errors. Even though UPIS have not yet won a game, really so much potential is being shown here. And a chance here for UST as Salang will set it quick to Adrao, but a solid block there. This time by Anya Calio, who is only in 9th grade. Let's take a look at that block. Well read by this Fighting Maroon, Anya Calio. And we love to see more of this, especially for UP, as they are quite trailing behind, only down by 7 now. Salang sets it quick to Arasan. Blocked by UP this time. Altea answers right back. Really not letting UP have a run here. This is that running attack by Marga Altea from the back. What a find by Kapitan Marga Altea. They are now up by 8 as Bien Arasan serves. Ooh, a poor first ball, unfortunately, will give us service ace for Arasan. Her first point today. And Coach Andy Fiel giving some reminders. For the girls, communication is really key here, he said, and that's been also one of the focus of the team so far, aside from skills development. This time, ball is dug up by UST. A chance here for UP. Sets it up to Guarino. Guarino from behind, but Altea was there. This time, Lipat again scores for UST. Keira Lipat, look at her goal, and finishes that point right away. Definitely the future is bright for players like Keira Lipat here, proving to us why UST is one of the most consistent programs here in the UAAP, and that service ace by Arasan just proves to us. And in the meantime, Coach Andy Fiel will call on another timeout for his girls. And we're back. Fans here are showing attendance here inside the Adamson University Gymnasium. UST fans really showing us their support for the Junior Golden Tigresses. Again, we would like also to thank those tuning in through the Pilipinas Live, available for Filipinos everywhere. In the meantime, UPIS is down here. They really have to make up for this deficit here as the UST Junior Golden Tigresses. Quite a comfortable lead early on in our first set. Again, this is our last and final game this Thursday. And earlier, it was the FEU Diliman Lady Baby Tamaraws who won that fight against Ateneo Blue Eagles. So let's see how things will turn out in our third match, as there will be a lifting violation called on Hernandez and a free point for UST. Again, these errors really are hurting UPIS a lot, slowing things down here. They are currently down by 12 points. Let's see how they will make up for it. Hernandez, their second setter, is now playing for UP. And that attack error will give off another free point for UST. Let's take a look at this replay. Well read by Salang and the rest of the UST middle blockers. We have been hearing a lot from them. This time, Hernandez will set it back to Long, but dug up by UST. Lipat will try again, and Lipat scores another one for UST. Margaret Lipat, look at her goal, finding that hole in the backcourt of UST, and scoring another one for the Golden Squad here, as Bien Arasan is still at the service line. They're quite on a run here. And there seems to be a problem on the passing in UPIS, which is pointed out by Coach Andy, which is very crucial foundation in making up their plays here. So he really isn't quite happy with those errors here. And so some substitutions will be coming back. Janela Guarino will be coming back in here, as Bien Arasan is still serving for UST. 21 serving 6. Another sharp serve there by Arasan. Long will set it up. UP just send it over. Salang, a running attack there. This time, Jai Adrao scores UST's 22nd point. Let's take a look at that running attack. And what an elevation by Jai Adrao, one of the youngest players of UST, but still making a name for herself already, as Bien is still serving here. And another service ace. UST slowly inching in closing down first set. Bien Arasan still returns to serve here. And UPIS really have to work on their first ball here, as Arasan will send the ball in. 23 serving 6. Another service ace for UST, and that would bring them right away to set the point in our first set here in this game. And we really can see how UST is making up for their back-to-back losses in their last few games. Some sense of urgency and a really much more consistent attacks here. Meanwhile, Guarino will send it over, but fortunately hits the net. And that would be UST's final point as they close set number 1 in their favor. What a set, dominated by the Junior Golden Tigresses so far. And let's take a look at set number 1. Of course, we heard a lot from UST. They were able to establish quite a big lead already early on, and that really did not help the UPIS catch on early. We had heard a lot from Adrao, Arasan, and of course the girl of the set, Keira Lipat, their outside hitter, who has been really proving a lot and showing much support for her Golden Squad. So let's take a look at what our score has been. Set number 1 goes to UST 25-6. We'll be back after this break. And we are back here at the Adamson University Gymnasium. You are still watching the UAAP Season 86 High School Volleyball Tournament. And we are already at our last and final game this Thursday between the USC Junior Golden Tigresses and the UPIS Fighting Maroons. However, first set was clearly conquered by the USC Junior Golden Tigresses. So let's see how these Fighting Maroons will try to make up for it. Will they manage to stage a comeback, or will UST and Keira Lipat will continue and keep their run here in set number 2. Again, so much is at stake here for today's game. UST is looking to regain their momentum after those back-to-back losses against the top contenders of the season, while UPIS still looking for their win number 1. We open set number 2 as Miley Salang, one of the star players of UST, this film playmaker, transferred to UST just this year. So she really is proving to us why she is one of the best recruits. And that service ace is only one of the capabilities she proves here this season. Let's take a look at this replay. She really targets that hole in the UPIS court. And what a way to start set number 2. That service ace. And another back-to-back service ace for Miley Salang. Again, this setter really has a lot for UST, not just in terms of excellent sets, but also in service aces. And in the meantime, she will give it another go at the service line. Better first ball there, one to play by Long, but checked up by UST, and that quick attack by Penulliar will work as UST is now 3 points ahead early right away at our second set. Iya Penulliar, we have been hearing a lot from the middle blockers of UST, so it's nice to see Miley Salang really activating all her spikers at this point. This time, another set error there by UPIS will give UST a 4-point lead now. Chloe Long has been another formidable player in the squad. She has been the setter. She plays as a setter and an opposite spiker. And Miley Salang serves the ball in. And another poor set there for UPIS. UST is now 5 points ahead. Really picking up a quicker pace here than our first set. 5-0. Let's see how these Fighting Maroons will try to make up for this. Miley Salang still serving. Better first ball. Better set there by UPIS. Salang this time sets it up to Altea, but dug up by UP. They will send the ball over. Salang this time around. A combination play by Marga Altea. And of course, we have to take a look at that. It was an amazing find by the team captain, Marga Altea, really setting an example for the rest of her teammates. After all, she is their team captain and one of the seniors this season. Miley Salang still serving the ball here. What a run so far. And another service ace for UST. They are now at a 7-0 run. And of course, Coach Andy Fiel would have to call on his girls. And let's take a look at the service ace by the star recruit of UST, Miley Salang. And that would be UST's 7-0 run, starting our second set in this game. And that was a timeout called by Coach Andy Fiel after his team is now down by 7. I was talking to Coach Andy a while ago, and he did mention that they really want to win more, especially that this has been affecting their morale. But, you know, so much is still happening. We got to give credit to the heart of these players, not still giving up. But another service ace by Miley Salang, really not letting UP get a score here in this second set so far. 8-0 is our score, and Miley Salang is still serving. She really is one of the best setters so far here in the season. And her service aces are just the cherry on top in her performance so far. And Marga Altea with another combination play will score UST's 9th point. Let's take a look at this replay. Look at them go. The junior Golden Tigresses, led by their team captain Marga Altea, really not letting the Fighting Maroons score a point here. 9-0 is our score. And Miley Salang is still at the service line. Let's take a look at how UP will try to make a comeback here. They are still scrambling on the floor here. Another opportunity for UST. Salang with a running attack by Penuliar. Kills the play right away. Iya Penuliar. We love to see how Salang is distributing the ball here. Altea, Penuliar, and Lipat are the go-to scorers so far for UST. And Maini Salang will send this ball in. Better first ball here for UP, and an attack there, but dug up by Lipat. Altea will try again. Another coverage there by the team captain, Lipat, from the outside, and finishes that rally right away. Kyra Lipat scoring another one for the UST. Look at her elevation. What a find by Kyra Lipat. And this time, Maini Salang, again, still serving this UST. Really quite a comfortable lead here. Let's see how UP will try to answer back. Salang sets it up to Marga Altea, and another kill from the team captain. Score now is 12-0. And Marga Altea really quickly finishes that attack there. And we gotta give it to this girl, Maini Salang, with her great set so far. Really activating all her spikers here. While UP is still looking to send that ball. So far, they have been giving a lot of free balls here. Lipat with that soft tip. But great coverage by UP. Unfortunately, it won't go through the net. And another score here for UST, 13-0 now. And Coach Andy will call on this timeout. And the UST Junior Golden Tigresses are at a staggering 13-point lead now. And Marga Altea, along with Maini Salang, have been the go-to players who we have to give credit for in this run so far of UST in this second set. Meanwhile, it was a timeout called by Coach Andy Fiel. So we'll see how these Inandan and the rest of the Fighting Maroons will try to answer and yet to score another point here as UST scores another one. 14-0 is our score now, and Maini Salang will return again to serve here. Coach Kung Fu Reyes, I'm sure, is really proud on how his girls have been playing so far. He did mention to me that those back-to-back losses have been really the spark to ignite back their passion here, and we are seeing so much of that as UST scores another one. 15-0 is our score here, and we are at set number 2. And Coach Kung Fu Reyes mentioned to me that the girls resumed to their training. It was back to regular programming even after those back-to-back losses. They really don't want this to get into their head, and the way these girls have been playing so far really proves to us how this training is finally paying off. That 1-2 play, lucky 1-2 play there by Maini Salang will score UST's 16th point here. Let's take a look at this. She was supposed to set it over to Penuliar, but goes a little above her. And that was a lucky break for UST, scoring 16 so far here. UP still to score yet in this set. A better set there. That attack will go in, but Altea was there. This time, Lipat with that great find there will score UST's 17th point. Let's take a look at this. Lipat really adjusting, finding those blockers in front of her, and what a great and smart move there by Kyra Lipat. As Maini Salang is still at the service line. 17-0 is our point. UP will try to answer back. They give it too long, but that attack sails outside, unfortunately. Chloe Long is one of the go-to girl for UPIS ever since last season. So she really is one of the players that has to step up here. Our score 18-0. Maini Salang still serving. Better first ball for UP. They will set it back to Long, but dug up by Salang. This time, the libero will set it to Lipat. And Lipat this time goes too aggressive. And UPIS scores its first point here in our second set. Let's see how this will change. Hopefully, pick up the pace for UP here. They are currently down by 17 as Chloe Long, their grade 11 setter, will send that ball in. Altea will give it a go and breaks down the net defense there. Marga Altea scores UST's 19th point. And let's check this replay. She knows how to angle those attacks. And UST slowly comfortable with that big lead, and that service ace by Lipat will give it a go here. Kyra Lipat not just contributing in terms of attacks, but also in the service aces. She will give it a go here at the service line. UP this time, however, was blocked by the middle blockers. We have Iya Penullar really establishing a solid defense for UST here. Great anticipation and even better execution by the middle blockers here of UST. This time Guarino will try again and scores off the block this time around. Janela Guarino not giving up just yet here for UP. And those kinds of attacks are what we need here. What a find there by Kapitan Janela Guarino, who is also just in grade 11. The reality for UPIS, none of their players are in grade 12 here. So we are looking at a young squad. And another point will be given to UPIS after that ball goes outside. And this time around, Nina Abad, one of the youngest players of UP, will serve this ball in. Unfortunately, it goes a little outside there. And UST will shift back their momentum. Coach Andy Fiel, shown in your screens, trying to keep composure here. His squad is down by 19 points here. And another service ace there, this time by Iya Penullar, will make UST 2 points away now from getting their second set right away. Our score now is 23-3. And Iya Penullar will give it another go to serve. Better first ball there by UP. Guarino will give it a go. And scores right away for UP. Gotta give it credit for their team captain here, not letting this game go right away. And this time, Sofia Inandan, grade 8 player, is getting ready to serve. In the meantime, some substitutions are coming in for UP. Again, Sofia Inandan, only in grade 8. A very young player, so much potential, as Coach Andy mentioned, but it really is skills development all comes down. And speaking of skills, that quick attack there by Arasan. Let's take a look at this. Adjusting mid-air, make up and avoid those blockers in front of her. And that works for UST now at set point in our second set. 24-4, Marga Altea sends the ball in. Long was there. This time Guarino with a soft tip, but well read by UST. Salang sets it up to Marga Altea from the back. But ball is still alive here. Another chance for UST. This time Salang gives it back to Marga Altea and scores and finishes. Set number 2 is none other than their team captain, Marga Altea. Let's take a look at that attack. She was from behind but still manages to score for UST, delivering the final blow here in set number 2. What another dominating set shown to us by the UST Junior Golden Tigresses. Let's take a look at some of those plays executed by our Junior Golden Tigresses. They were able to establish a staggering 19-point lead right away at the start of second set, and it was all because of Mighty Salang activating her blockers. We have Kyra Lipat, Marga Altea, and also Pia Penuliar. So at the end, it was very hard for UPIS to manage to stage a comeback here. And let's take a look at our scores: 25-6, 25-4, and it is all in UST. We'll be back after this break.